Most people think safety is about reacting in the moment, like something happens and then you figure it out. That's not how it works. By the time something is obvious, you're already behind. And what actually changes everything is how you move before anything happens. I didn't need more awareness, I needed more structure. And once I understood that, everything about how I walk into rooms, how I read people, how I make decisions started to shift. So now today, we're going to be talking about my framework.
One eternity later.
Control, cover, communication. Control, cover, communication. This is my 3C model. This is how I stay ready. Let's start off with control. Control is how you handle yourself. This is where you stay calm, where you think clearly,
Did you hear that?
stay calm, think clearly, decide early. Most people don't realize how fast they lose control. Not physically, mentally, emotionally. You walk into a space, something feels off. And instead of acting, you start thinking, am I overreacting? It's probably nothing. Let me just wait. That moment right there, that's where control is lost. Control is not about being perfect, it's about being early. Early decisions are quiet, late decisions are chaotic. If you can't control yourself, you can't control anything else. Cover. Cover is how you position yourself. This is where you stand. Determines your options. So again, cover is where you stand. That determines your option. Two people can be in the exact same place, same event, same crowd, same environment, and have completely different outcomes. Why? Position, where you stand. Imagine this: one person is standing in the middle, no clear exits, no space to move, no awareness of what is around them. The other, slightly off to the side, can see the room, know where to go if something shifts. Same environment, different options. You don't need to leave the moment. You just need to stop putting yourself in the worst position. Remember, distance buys time, awareness buys option. Next, we have communication. Communication is how you stay connected. And that means you say it, you mean it, you plan it. Now, this is where most people break down, not because they don't know something, but because nothing was clear. No one knows where you are. No one knows what the plan is. No one knows what to do if something changes. And now everything becomes reactive. Or you feel something and you don't say anything. You soften it. you explain it away, you stay quiet. If it's not clear, it's not controlled. Now, we're going to bring it all together as to why these three fundamentally go together: control, cover, and communication.
Did you hear that?
Most people have one, some people have two. Very few have all three working together. And that's the difference between being aware and being ready. Here is exactly where people tend to focus the most, which is gear. Gear that is unused, that is purchased, never trained with. If you don't have the control aspect or the communication, you might as well just lose that. This system, again, works together. Think of control, of controlling yourself emotionally, mentally, and cover is where you have your umbrella. I think of an umbrella for cover. This is where you stand, where you cover yourself. Are you behind a barrier that, if something happens, you can stand behind? And then communication. Let's say you go out with people, Pride, for example, or a concert. You can easily tell your friends, your family members, hey, if this X, Y, and Z happens, we meet here. Here is our primary location, our secondary location, and emergency location just in case. So you guys could rally when an event occurs, because all the time when things happen, you separate. This entire three C's where it's practical. It's things that you can utilize in any disaster, in any incident. You must have control, must have your cover, and you must have communication. I didn't grow up with this. I had awareness, but no structure. And awareness without structure creates hesitation. And hesitation is where people lose control. This is not about fear. This is not about paranoia. This is about being able to live your life and not get caught off guard. If you ever felt something and didn't act on it, this is where that changes. In the next videos, I'm going to show you where people miss this in real life, because it's not the big moment, it's the small one before it. And remember, preparedness plus readiness equals resilience. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready.